Dude, look at that detail. That is so much better than the iPhone. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is going to be me telling you how to stop wasting time at the gym. Let's get some poses first. I am looking pretty big, all right? Eating a lot of calories, just eating whatever, okay? I'm not eating Pop-Tarts and shit, but, you know, I'm eating a lot, okay? And I'm lifting hard, lifting heavy, and I'm only in the gym for about an hour to an hour and 20 minutes. And a lot of people, especially family members, friends, close friends, they'll come up to me and they'll be like, you know, you have a great body, right? You look awesome. You must spend like hours upon hours in the gym. And while I do train every day, and I am a strong advocator, if that's even a word, for training every day, I don't stay in the gym for that long. Like I just said, my workouts are an hour and 20 minutes. And a lot of people are like baffled when I say this. And it's not rocket science, okay? I'll just say a quote that, I forgot where I read it or whoever told it to me a long time ago. They said, jack of all trades, master of none, or whatever, master of few, however the hell the saying goes. And I always interpreted that as, if you're so worried about doing like everything, you're not really going to get good at anything. You know, you're just going to be like, at everything, instead of really good at a few things or maybe just one thing, and then like okay-ish at the other ones. Now, this is not me saying you should not do, you know, certain muscle groups, certain body parts. Absolutely not. Okay? But when I go to the gym nowadays, I see a ton of people just, hate to say it like this, they're just dicking around. They're wasting time, all right? They go to the gym and they should want to get in and get out, fucking feel awesome, okay? Let out some aggression, all right? And, you know, just lead a happier and healthier lifestyle. So tip number one is going to be the warm-up. Now, I've actually fallen victim to this. I used to do, I don't know if you guys have ever done it, but before leg day, you know, you go on the treadmill, you walk for like 5 minutes, you're just walking there. And then you'll turn around, you know, put it on an incline, okay, walk backwards. And I would do that for like 10 minutes before I hit legs, before I squatted. And now it's like, when I see people do it, I'm like, you're just wasting time, all right? Because let's face it, aren't we just walking throughout the day? Like, no, I hope nobody's just sitting at their house or whatever all day doing nothing. Aren't you just walking throughout the day, like just living? Like, are you just moving around? When you go to the gym, it's like, it's time to lift weights, right? It's time to do the movements that are supposed to fill up your time there. It's like, why are we walking on a treadmill? It's just a waste of time. I always find it funny. I just always think of it, it's like, aren't you just walking, living? All right, I'm not trying to make fun of anybody, but it's kind of ridiculous when you think about it. If you are looking for a right way to warm up your legs, your knees, or anything like that before hitting legs, before squatting, just do warm-up squat sets, right? Put the barbell on your back, okay? Do like 20 of them. Do 135, another 20. That warms up my knees a lot. Works really well for me. Also, I like doing leg extensions, maybe single leg extensions. Do that at lightweight, okay? Warm up the knees, that works too, right? And then you could hit leg extensions before you do squats or whatever. You know, 2 birds, 1 stone, all right? You don't have to go on a treadmill and walk around, okay? Now, foam rolling you should really only be doing when you're like really deathly sore. Like, let's say your lower back is just killing you and you're about to do bench press or whatever, you want to loosen it up before you hit heavy bench press set. Yeah, foam roll for like a few goes for just a minute or two, and then you should be good, right? Stretch the back out a little bit. And that leads me to another thing. When it comes to stretching, you should never stretch a cold muscle, okay? So when you first get to the gym, you should not be doing like these isolated stretches, right? Like this, okay? I used to play baseball, all right? And we always did a good warm-up. And this is how the warm-up went. First, you did a light jog to the center field fence and back. And then you would do dynamic stretches, so like high knees, butt kicks, skips, high jump skips or whatever for explosiveness. You would get the blood flowing, you get your body warmed up. And then you would do stretches like cross arm, right? Touch the toes or whatever, behind the head, you name it, all right? We did it, okay? You gotta warm your body up before you stretch, all right? So if you're feeling like you need to stretch something out between a set, then do it, all right? A lot of times when I'm doing heavy dumbbell flies, okay, on an incline, I'll grab a pole between it and I'll just stretch out my right arm, and I'll do my left arm. Okay, I'll stretch it out a little bit. You should not be stretching before you lift heavy weights, all right? Get the body warmed up, and that's why I advocate for warm-up sets. Like I said before, squats. Do a warm-up set of squats. You're doing bench press, do a bunch of warm-ups bench, and you should be good, okay? You don't have to do all this stretching, this, the miscellaneous crap. It's just a waste of time, all right? Get in the gym and get out. All right, now tip number 3, this is going to be like the biggest one, and I actually have a funny story for you guys on this. That is, you gotta cut the bullshitting out, all right? There are some people that go to the gym just to bullshit, let's face it, all right? I was just at the gym the other day, this is the funny story. I walk in, this guy, he's talking nonstop to this lady or whatever around his age, obviously trying to, get those digits or whatever. And he's talking to her for like 20 minutes. I must have did like 2 workouts on another bench while he was occupying her, talking to her. She was just sitting on a bench, between her set. I guess she didn't really care that much, or she was just too nice of a person to tell him, get the hell out of here. The guy's talking to her for 20 minutes. And, it's peak hour at the gym between 5 and 6 p.m. They're getting hella dirty looks, and it's like, it's just a bad look, right? You don't want to be that guy that just goes to the gym to hit on girls or whatever. Like, I'm not saying, I hope none of you guys are doing that, but gotta cut the bullshit out, okay? And if a lot of people know you, it's like, all right, you don't gotta be a dick, okay? But it's time to work out, right? If they really want to talk to you, be like, hey, shoot me a text after or whatever, all right? You're not there to bullshit. You're there to get shit done, right? All right, now last tip, and I know I said the last one was probably the biggest one about bullshitting, but I think this might give it a run for its money, and that is going to be stop focusing on doing all these things, okay? I said in the beginning of the video about that saying, jack of all trades is a master of none, and there is a lot of truth to that, okay? Don't worry about doing all these movements. I know there's so much information out on YouTube now, Instagram or whatever. Everyone's like, oh, you gotta do all this for this muscle group. You gotta fit this all into one day. And like, if you do, it's like a fucking 2-hour workout. Like, come on, dude, really? 2-hour, 3-hour workout? It's just like, how are you going to maintain focus on every single workout, each movement that you're doing for 2 hours, 3 hours? I don't care how much caffeine, how much pre-workout you take. It's not gonna go down well, okay? You're gonna lose focus halfway through. You're gonna bullshit the rest of your workout, and your gains are gonna suffer. It's just the way it is, okay? I only do about 6 movements at most a workout. Lately, it's only been like 4, right? I get in, I just give my all to 4 movements, okay? Usually hit 2 muscle groups on one day. Yesterday was back and triceps. So I started with weighted pull-ups, did those, okay? 4 sets, 5 sets, just did a bunch of them, had the weight belt on. Then I went to standing French press, all right? Focused my ass off on those. And after that, went to heavy dumbbell rows, focused on that. And then I finished with weighted dips, okay, on the dip bar for triceps. That's all I did, all right? I wasn't worried about going to the cable machine, going single arm, tricep push down. Like, I wasn't worried about this shit, right? Freaking over the head cable rope thing, to hit the the trilateral head of the tricep. I wasn't worrying about this shit. All right. 4 movements, went in, got shit done, and got out. All right. No bullshitting around. Okay. No hitting on girls or whatever. I'm there to fucking lift. Right. And look what it's doing for me. Look freaking good, man. All right. You guys try it out. All right. Let me know how it works. I'll catch you in the next one. As always, thanks for watching.